Hey everyone, today's video is about when Bakugou comes home late from work and you have an argument. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. The apartment was shrouded in darkness, and your frustration grew with each passing minute as you checked the time again. Bakugou was late, as usual. The anger within you was simmering as you waited for him to finally return. The sound of the door swinging open, and Baku's heavy boots echoed through the hallway, signaling his arrival. He entered, looking exhausted and worn, which was all too common lately. Bakugo, you began, irritation lacing your voice. You're late. Again. He glanced at you, his crimson eyes meeting yours, and you could see the awareness etched in his features. Yeah, I know. He grumbled, tossing his jacket onto a nearby chair. Work's been a pain in the ass lately. Crossing your arms, you couldn't contain your anger any longer. That is not an excuse, Katsuki. We've talked about this. You promised that you'd make an effort to be home earlier. He let out a frustrated sigh, running a hand through his spiky blonde hair. I know, okay? But things are just hectic right now. It's not like I want to be late all the time. Your temper flared, and you shot back. It doesn't matter if you want to, or not, Katsuki. We're in this relationship together, and I deserve more than just your leftovers every night. He clenched his fists, his explosive personality beginning to show through. Don't make this into a big deal, Juan. You took a step closer, your voice trembling with anger and hurt. It is a big deal. I miss you, Katsuki. I miss us. We barely have time for each other anymore. His expression softened slightly, taken aback by your vulnerability. I know it's tough, Juan, but this hero stuff is not easy. Tears welled up in your eyes as you replied, your voice breaking. I understand that, but I need you to. I need your presence, your support, your love. His gaze softened further, and he closed the distance between you, wrapping his arms around you tightly. I'm sorry, he muttered, burying his face in your hair. I've been a shitty boyfriend lately. You rested your head against his chest, the anger dissipating as you felt his warmth and heard his apology. I just want us to be okay, Katsuki. He held you even closer, his voice low and sincere. We will be, Ryan. I promise I'll make more time for us. For you. You nodded, tears of relief now streaming down your cheeks. I love you, Katsuki. He leaned down, capturing your lips in a passionate kiss, his arms holding you as if he never wanted to let go. I love you too, Juan. I'll make sure you know it every day. After your passionate embrace, Bakugo gently lifted you into his arms, carrying you over to the couch. He sat down, carefully placing you in his lap as he cradled you, your heads resting against each other. The tension from your earlier argument had melted away, replaced by a sense of comfort and warmth. Bakugo's arms wrapped securely around you, and you snuggled against his chest, feeling the steady rhyme of his heartbeat beneath his hair costume. He buried his face into your hair, breathing in your scent as he held you close. It was moments like these that reminded you why you fell in love with him in the first place. You traced circles on his chest with your fingers, a soothing gesture that seemed to relax him. I miss this, Katsuki. You whispered, your voice filled with affection. He placed a soft kiss at the top of your head, his voice equally gentle. I missed it too, Anne. I promise I'll make more time for us. for moments like this. You tilted your head to look at him, your eyes meeting his with a loving gaze. I know you well, Katsuki. I believe in us. A small smile tugged at the corners of his lips as he leaned down to capture your lips in another sweet kiss. It was a tender affirmation of your love, a promise to make things better, and a reminder that no matter how heated your arguments got, you were always there for each other. As you continued to cuddle, the world outside faded away, leaving just the two of you. In the warmth of your shared love, Bakugo's heartbeat remained steady, a comforting rhythm that assured you that everything would be alright. Wrapped in Bakugo's embrace, you let out a contented sigh, feeling the tension of the evening finally dissipating. You nuzzled into his chest, finding solace in the rhythmic rise and fall of his breath. His fingers traced soothing patterns along your back, and it was in these quiet moments that you truly felt the depth of your connection. I love you so much, Katsuki, you whispered, your voice barely more than a breath. He tightened his hold around you, his words tender and filled with sincerity. I love you too, Anne. You mean everything to me. As the two of you held each other close, you relished in the warmth of your shared love. The room filled with a soft hum of affection that only lovers could understand. The world outside could wait, but this moment, this connection between you and Bakugo, was what truly mattered. In the stillness of the night, he felt a sense of peace wash over you. He knew that despite the challenges and arguments, the love you both shared was resound enough to withstand anything. Together, you would find a way to make your relationship stronger. And no matter how late Bakugo came home, you would always be there, waiting for him, ready to embrace the love that bound you together. As you nestled in Bakugo's comforting embrace, the world outside faded away, leaving you both wrapped in a cocoon of love and understanding. It was in these moments of vulnerability and tenderness that your bond with him only grew stronger, reminding you why you were willing to weather the storms that life threw your way. With the weight of your argument lifted and replaced by the warmth of reclamation, you knew that your relationship with Bakugo would only continue to evolve and deepen. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.